Hi, I'm going to talk about updating household members for an updated home study and creating background checks based off those household members. So, we've created a form based off the case that includes just kind of basic information for the family to see about themselves. You might include other things so that they could make some amendments if they wanted to. uh, Amendments to the address. And then we have a household member sub form that we've labeled household member check-in. So this is a view form at this moment. And if I go and edit the form, when I edit the form, I'm going to see this very clearly, right? So we've got this field since the last home study. Does this person still reside in the home? And we're using this to trigger a data update, a date, which is a date field. And when that date field is updated, we're going to insert a background check record. And so I'll show you the auto actions momentarily. But every time that this is checked, and because, right, like we need to know when a year later, does grandma still live in the home? Has a child moved away? Has a baby been born? Has another child been adopted in this period of time? Like, tell us now who's part of your household. So Sam is going to show what they've entered previously, but we've offered this additional field so they don't have to re-enter. And then, of course, if they want, they can add another record. So we can put in grandma. And what, 4, 5, 1958. Okay. So this is a new household member, and we're going to hit submit. So while that's doing that, I'm going to show you the auto actions. So every time that we tell the system this field's been updated, we are telling it to enter a date field with the current date. And then we're changing this value from yes to no, so this will be available for them next go round, because these two fields that we're working off of, this date of last time the person was confirmed living in the home, and this does the person still reside in your home, are really just kind of staff entry fields. Even though we're allowing the family to really be doing this data entry, it could certainly be done by a staff member on an internal form as well. And then once this last date confirmed is entered, which is done through that auto action I just shared, Sam is going to add a background check record, which puts the person's full name in. It's that state, it's the family's specific state. And then I've got just like a check memo of something else. I'm actually telling it what the auto action is that created it so that we could do some testing. That's why that was done at first. So let's see here. That family record, I want to say it's the royal family, but I don't. Yeah, I think it is this family. And we can go over here to case details and persons in home. And we should see now persons in home for grandma and Christopher, right? So both folks have been added. I do not have on this particular form the last date of update, but we could show that. On the background checks here, I've got the new auto action and one for grandma added as well. And you can see the persons at home. So these are being added just from our work of creating a new background check record, right? Are these two auto actions kind of working in tandem? If the family were to come back a year later, you can see that because this is now equal to no, we could add it again, and maybe let's say, I don't know, this is now a 23-year-old kid. So let's say grandma still lives in the home, but the Christopher does not. Hit submit again. We should now have, we are still going to see both folks in here, but we've got 2 for grandma. And Christopher's only got 1 extra from the last round. This one was added before, long time before. And potentially we could show that just for clarity. Right here, I'll add a field. Entered, last modified by, entered date. And so here's when these records were added. And the couple that have been added today will have today's date of 5/22/23. That's not entered for any of them. That's funny. Let's see if this date field is being entered. So what I think I see happening is that auto actions don't enter these dates, but they're being added, and we can tell because the rest of them were added in September of 22. These are all empty, and they showed up today through this process happening. So again, this is all dependent on a single form, kind of based off the case, used as a used with a sub form that's using this this field here, this checkbox, to just kind of make it easy for the family to tell you, yes, this has been done. And then this field is entering the current date for another field. And every time that field is updated, we're inserting a background check record. Let us know if you have questions.